Some foods are just shipped up as is. For example, if a crew member has a particular type of granola bar they like, the food preparation team will go out and buy some of those as a sample and perform some tests in their lab to figure out if it's, as they call it, flight compatible. In that, they're basically looking to be sure that it's not too crumbly, as they don't want crumbs floating around into all the nooks and crannies of the station, as well as being sure it's not too liquidy, both for the purposes of weight and to be sure that it doesn't cause free liquid to float around. Assuming it passes these tests, astronauts can pretty much bring what they want for snacks. It will be repackaged into NASA's pouches, but there's a surprising amount of simply store-bought food on the station. Once all food is produced and packaged, it is shipped to one of 4 launch sites, either the Mid-Atlantic Regional Spaceport in Virginia, where Northrop Grumman Cygnus resupply spacecraft are launched from, Cape Canaveral, Florida, where SpaceX Dragon spacecraft are launched from, Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan, where Russian Progress resupply and Soyuz Cruise spacecraft are launched from, or Tanegashima Space Center in Japan, where Japanese Kounotori spacecraft are launched from. The food will be carefully packed alongside everything else making the trip, ensuring proper spacecraft balance. Thanks to all these weight-saving techniques, supplies for crew, including food, only represent a small portion of the overall weight for each launch. For example, on one SpaceX launch, crew supplies only represented 530 pounds or 240 kilograms of the 6,000 pounds or 2,700 kilograms of cargo. The rest of the launch capacity is dedicated to equipment and experiments. Now, part of the difficulty of this supply chain is that launch dates change a lot. For example, the last SpaceX resupply, CRS-16, was initially scheduled for August 2018, then it was pushed back to the 29th of November, then till December 4th, then again to December 5th when it finally launched. These delays can come from quite mundane issues. The December 4th to December 5th delay, for example, came because it was found that the food loaded for lab mice who were making the trip was moldy and had to be replaced. Even just